Hey everybody, this is Kelly from Kelly's Doll Nursery. I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. And I know we have quite a few new subscribers, so I wanted to say hi to all of you guys and welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do a change in chat today. I have Miss Maddie right here. We're going to get her out of her pajamas. Where I live, it is a beautiful spring day. It is probably in the mid 70s today. So I want to get her out of this warm outfit. So you can see it's a little sleeper. So I want to get her out of this outfit and put her into more of a spring type outfit. So I will show you guys that in just a second. But I do want to talk about a very important topic today, which would be some of the misconceptions with the reborn doll hobby. So I'm going to get her situated on her boppy and we're going to get her changed and start chatting. All right, you guys, so I want to start off. I got Maddie all situated on her boppy. Let's see if I can kind of turn her head so you guys can see her. So I actually did a little bit of thrifting yesterday and I found some outfits for Maddie. The Maddie sculpt is usually she can fit into a 6 or 9 month clothing. The outfit I currently have on, her sleeper, is a 6 month and it fits her really nice. But I did find this cute little dress. It's like a little, it looked very spring-like to me, and it is from Oshkosh, and it actually is a 9 month size. I've never tried 9 months on her, and you can see it just zips up in the back. I thought it looked very cute for spring, so I'm gonna put that on her. But yes, as I was saying, this sculpt can usually fit 6 to 9 months. I've never tried this 9 month clothing on her, so I was like, let me try a 9 month. Let's see how it looks on her. So I'm gonna put that on her and we will get chatting. All right, you guys, so as I was saying before, I want to talk today about misconceptions within the reborn doll hobby, or about the reborn doll hobby, I should say. This is kind of geared towards people that are on the outside of the reborn doll hobby, you know, that don't collect these dolls, that really know nothing about this hobby and what it entails. They know nothing about reborns or realistic dolls in general. And as we all know, a lot of, you know, the hobby itself, there's a lot of hate, I guess you would say, because sometimes people are just downright nasty. They do throw a lot of hate towards the reborn doll hobby. I'm sorry if Maddie's head turns. I'll try to keep her looking at you guys, but every time I change her, her head shifts just like that. But anyways, you know, some of us as collectors have experienced some type of, you know, reborn doll hate in some aspects, some probably worse than others. Some of us on our channels have had some very probably nasty comments come across, whether that be on our videos, our posts, just in general, you know, whether we're out and about with our dolls doing an outing, people might have been nasty or looked at us weird. And a lot of this just comes from people who don't understand this hobby. So I wanted to do this video to kind of show people who may not understand it, maybe want to understand it, and some people that just don't. And now please remember, you guys, this hobby is very special. We are not going to convince people otherwise. You know, some people are going to stay in their own thoughts. They're going to keep the hate going against this hobby. That's just who it is. But I thought, you know, just sharing some of the misconceptions, you know, with this hobby, I just felt it was very important to share. So as I get her dressed, I'm going to start with, now the misconception, now these are ones that I have seen come from people who are either A, not in the hobby, or B, just don't understand it, don't want to understand it, just have so much, have so much hate against it. You know, some comments I've seen. So this is kind of just some that I've seen. These are based on my opinion. So I just wanted to share these with you guys. But I would probably say for number one, I have 4 total, and there's definitely more. So feel free to share your comments in the comment section below. If you can think of some misconceptions within the reborn doll hobby. But these are the ones I came up with. Probably the biggest misconception when it comes to the reborn hobby is that we think our dolls are real and we treat them as if they are real children. Now, the reason I felt this one, because people who don't understand this hobby, or who don't want to understand this hobby, just want to throw shade at us, they feel this way because they probably see a lot of reborn doll roleplay videos across all different social media platforms. And they feel that we do this with our dolls when we are not in front of a camera. They feel we constantly are feeding these babies. We are constantly dressing these babies. Now, I have had someone ask me when I first started collecting, they were definitely weirded out by this hobby. And they did ask, do I change my babies every day? No, I do not. I am, obviously, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am a mom. I have 2 little girls of my own. Even if I wanted to treat these babies as real, I would not simply have the time, to be honest. But no, some people in the hobby may treat their dolls as real, and that's fine. Hold on, guys. Maddie's zipper is stuck. Let me just pull her away from the camera for a second so I can get her zipped up. The zipper kind of got caught. There we go. We got it. Okay, I'm putting her back, guys. But yes, she looks so adorable, guys. And I'll show you guys at the end how she looks. The nice thing about the Maddie sculpt is she has full legs and full arms, so you can wear these kind of little dresses that cut off at the sleeves. Put her where you guys can see her. She can look at you guys. There we go. But yes, as I was saying, if some people do, if they maybe off camera, if they do role play, that's fine. Me personally, I do not judge other collectors. We have these dolls, and we enjoy these dolls. I feel collectors should be able to enjoy their dolls however they please. It's their collection. And who am I to judge and say that's not correct to do? So if they, role play with their babies off camera, okay, that's fine. If they feed their babies off camera, that's, whatever they want to do. Who am I to judge? I will not judge another collector, because what they do with their collection. That's their collection. They can enjoy however they want. But I think that's where most people feel, a lot of us, we buy real clothes, real baby clothes for our dolls. We get real bottles. We're feeding these dolls on camera, formula, baby food. We buy real baby toys for our dolls. We have real blankets. We have boppies. Some of us have cribs. Some of us have little bassinets that we put our dolls in. All kinds of things. Some of us have nurseries made up for our dolls. That, I think, is where it stems from the most, is people think we are treating these dolls as real children, where simply we may just enjoy shopping for our babies, loving the baby clothes aspect of it. We enjoy these works of art. It may be cool just to, have a separate room, like a nursery set up, so we can display our dolls. Everybody displays their dolls very differently. But I think that's where the misconception comes in my opinion, is because people watch these role play videos and see all the realistic things that you would normally use with a real baby. And I think that's where it comes into play. Going on to number 2, I feel another misconception within the reborn doll hobby that people on the outside look at, that don't understand the hobby, is that every single one of us that have these dolls have suffered some type of loss, such as a miscarriage or loss of a child. For some, yes, that may be the case. But for some of us, that is not the case. For those that maybe do collect because they have suffered, a miscarriage, that's fine. That is fine, and they should not be looked at differently. If that's a way for them to cope, I find no problem in that. If it is helping them get through this difficult time, if these babies right here helping them deal with that pain or, just feeling that loss, I see nothing wrong with just collecting these dolls for that reason. I don't. Some people may see something wrong with that. I personally do not. This is something that is helping them cope. Great. But not every single one of us have these babies because we have suffered a miscarriage or we have suffered a loss of a child. So that's another one I think that's a misconception within the reborn doll hobby. The third one that I thought of is people looking from the outside in. Now, when I say looking from the outside in, these are people that, like I said, going back to, they don't understand the hobby. They don't want to understand the hobby. They just want to, like I said before, they want to throw shade our way. So when I say from the outside in, that's who I mean, people outside of this hobby. So number 3 is that these people out from looking from the outside in, they feel that we need therapy. Every single one of us needs deep therapy because we collect reborns. No. I would say this one, all these misconceptions, if I sound like I'm getting a little heated, it's because I see a lot of these comments thrown out to people that collect these dolls. And I let me know in the comments if this makes you upset too. I get very upset, when people comment these things. That's why I did this video, guys, because it does make me very upset. And I just want to bring awareness to it. But a lot of people that look from the outside in, like I said, they feel we need therapy because we collect reborns. We need deep therapy. No, we do not. I feel for many of us, this is a hobby. We enjoy, these are works of art. These babies are sculpted. They are painted by an artist. They are works of art. They're beautiful. We enjoy them. To me, it is such a fun hobby to just be able to we get to dress these works of art, you guys. And to me, like I said, they have their own little personalities. Does it mean that we just simply because we are enjoying works of art that we need deep therapy? No, it does not. We should not be seen as crazy because we are just simply enjoying a hobby. There's nothing wrong with this hobby, you guys. And I know I've stated that in one of my other videos. Just keep enjoying your babies. If someone says you need deep therapy because you collect a realistic baby, just ignore them. I know it's sometimes hard to ignore that because, sometimes our first defense is we want to get upset. Don't let them get to you guys. If that's their opinion, and you could even say that, well, that's, we're all allowed to have our opinions, and just leave it at that. Going on to the last one that I could think of is this one gets me fired up sometimes too. All of these do in their own way. A lot of people that see us with these dolls say we should just have a real child instead of collecting reborns. No. I think, obviously, like I said, I have 2 daughters of my own. Did I start collecting these dolls to replace, or to make me, to make me feel like I had another child? No, I did not. If you watched my video, why I collect realistic babies, this was never to replace, to make me think I had a 3rd child. It never was. Like I said, some of us do collect these because we are dealing with, coping with a loss of a child. We are coping with a miscarriage. And like I said, that is perfectly okay. We all have our reasons for collecting these babies. And like I said, some of them are very personal. But for someone to come up to us and just say, just have a real child, because stop collecting these reborns, just have a real baby. You don't know, when you go up to someone, you don't know what they are dealing with. You don't know. You should never tell anyone just have a real child. I don't care if they collect reborns or they don't collect reborns. Someone having a child, that is not anyone's business but your own. Sometimes if someone, maybe someone simply can't have kids, some people deal with infertility. Some people another thing is, you might have young mothers who, they enjoy babies, and that's great. Or not young mothers, excuse me, let me rephrase it. Young people, teenagers that, I would love to have a baby. For me, in my opinion, I would much rather someone play with a doll than have a real child and not feel like they couldn't take care of that baby. That's just my opinion. If they feel like they want to I just want to dress up a baby, I would just like to hold a baby, but I'm very young. Yeah. I would much rather them have a baby doll and do that than, bring a child into this world that they don't feel they are ready to handle or take care of. Whether that be financially or physically or emotionally. So that one, like I said, just have a real child instead of collecting reborns. Like I said, all of these, the ones that I have named, I'm sure there are plenty more, but these ones really just get under my skin. Probably the most since I've entered into the reborn doll hobby. I did want to show you guys too. I did get this little avocado. Isn't it so cute? I had to have it, guys. So I'm gonna let Miss Maddie just kind of cuddle with this little guy. But going back to this, guys, I hope you definitely appreciated this video. Please drop your comments below. If you've dealt with, different people, strangers saying things to you, knowing that you collect realistic babies, you collect reborns. Drop your comments below and some of the misconceptions that you've had thrown at you. I'm going to end this video. You guys, please, my biggest thing, enjoy your babies. I know I've said this before, but we are doing nothing wrong. We are not hurting anybody by doing this hobby. Like I said, these are beautiful works of art. I'd say we have a very unique hobby. And this is a fun hobby. It comes down to, what is wrong with us just having fun with these babies? There's nothing wrong. I know some of the misconceptions that I've listed today, some people, it might apply to some of you. Like I said before, one of them was, with suffering some type of loss, such as a miscarriage or loss of a child. Yes, it might apply to some of us. Some of us, it may not. And for those that it does, that's okay. If you role play with your doll throughout the day here and there, and you're not on camera, you don't run a YouTube channel, fine. In my opinion, like I said before, I will never judge another doll collector. We are allowed to enjoy our babies the way we want to enjoy them. Like, for instance, some of us enjoy taking our babies for outings, some may not. That's fine. We all enjoy our collections differently. We all have our reasons for collecting these babies. And like I said, some of them are very personal, where some of us have suffered a loss, such as a miscarriage or loss of a child. And if this is a way for you guys to cope, by all means, do it. If it is helping you heal, just let it help you heal. You will, and I can only speak for myself, but you will never receive any judgment from me on that. You will not receive any hatred from me on that. I can only speak for myself. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone. But by all means, let it help you heal. There's nothing wrong with it, guys. Keep enjoying your babies, guys. I'm going to keep enjoying my little cutie pies. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And if hopefully where you live, you have beautiful weather like we do. And just get out and enjoy that sunshine, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And like I said, keep enjoying those babies. That's all that matters. I will see you guys next video. Bye, guys.